All right, hey guys, it's Sharon. I'm back. It's my normal, I'm back. How are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing great. It is wet and horrible here in North Carolina. We had 2 gorgeous days. I had a huge event this past Thursday. I was doing an evening of STEM after school. It went really, really well. Parents loved it, kids loved it. So my principal loved it. It was really cool. But I've been kind of investing all my time this week in that. So I'm back with you now, and I'm ready to get on, and I'm super excited. Oh my golly, I'm so excited. So we hit the 5,000, I wish. We hit the 500 mark of subscribers. Super excited. Some of you have already sent congratulations, and I really appreciate that. As promised, there is a giveaway coming. So today is Saturday, the 25th. Saturday, February 25th. And so tomorrow I'm going to video what I'll be including in this giveaway. And then I will do a random, basically it's going to be asking Suri to pick a number between 1 and, I believe I'm at 512, but it was for the first 500 subscribers. So it'll be between 1 and 500, and then I will let you I'll let you see what I'm sending, and then I'll contact the person who won. So anyway, super excited about that. I am going to try to post, that's if this post gets up on time. I'm going to try to post tomorrow's video tomorrow by about 6 o'clock at night. I will tell you, I often make promises about posting videos, and I am sending them into the editor and putting them onto YouTube, but there are entire processes of loading that happen once I put it off. So I use an editor, WeVideo, which I use actually with schools because it's nice and simple, and I just wanted something simple. I have used much more complicated editors, but this one's really cool and simple, but it does have, just a couple of things that would just make it easier. And so sometimes it just depends on how long it takes for it to transfer the video. Once I put a video together, it's really easy. I mean, basically you do videos, or I may have to stop in between and put something else in, and then I just say, okay, I want this order, bum, 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 and then it loads, and immediately it's loaded in the order that you want onto WeVideo, which is super cool and super easy. Adding a picture in the middle of all that, it works the same, you do the same process every time to add the picture. It's just that it doesn't always work every time. And I got to tell you, that's a process. It just takes a long time for it to figure out where it's going to be. And there aren't any really good tutorials for WeVideo. So I may create some. Because I think using your iPhone with WeVideo could be such an easy process. And then I have to send it to my pictures, and from there I load it to YouTube. There are a lot more editing capabilities if you load it and then put it onto your WeVideo onto like your device, like your laptop. But it doesn't, so WeVideo doesn't cloud it so that it automatically transfers. And WeVideo, if you're listening, please consider creating a cloud to make it easier for us to transfer videos. Because if it showed straight up on there, oh my gosh, it'd be golden. I would love it. Anyway, that's the process. Sometimes it just takes longer. Even though I've loaded things, the rest of it's just taking its time. There are days when I have had a video take 2 days to load. There are days when I had a video that took 2 days, and then at the very end, when I thought it was finally loaded, it said error, and I had to completely reload it. Those are super fun days. You just got to roll with it. We're about to dive into this Temu order. Here is I have sorted everything. I took it all out of the bag, but we have our ginormous Temu bag right there. And it was packed with just quite a variety today. This was not all my normal, just, mostly I have mostly craft. Well, that's just not true. I'm just lying to you. Last time I had a whole bunch of earrings, which, by the way, I'm wearing a pair right now. These are really super cute. I really like these. That seems to be my new thing, showing you my earrings for the day. Usually they're Temu earrings. And I'm about to place another. That Temu is interesting in that it can be really dangerous because you're on there all the time because they're constantly kind of reaching out to you. I mean, their marketing team is doing a brilliant job. Really brilliant job. And they've got so much cool stuff, and it's so inexpensive. But you can go down that rabbit hole. You really can. I've seen some people kind of messaging me and saying, I've had X number of orders and I really have to stop doing it. And I'm with you. I am with you. So I am trying to pull back and do, make sure that I review what I'm ordering before I send it off. Even if that means that, something is no longer like the cheap price that it was, I just take it off. But it does help me get a handle. It's helping me get a grip on what I really plan on getting, what I really need, and go through it. So, okay, so let me get started. I'm going to start by actually showing you a couple of things that I picked up for Little Brit for his birthday coming up. I think I've mentioned before, his birthday is April 1st, April Fool's Day. My sweet baby. And we actually chose that. I had a C-section when we were living in England, because he was born in England, and so we got to choose the day because of my age. Because when I had Little Brit, I was no longer, let's just say, I wasn't in my 20s anymore, and I had previously had a C-section with my eldest. My eldest, and I was young when I had my eldest. I was in my early 20s, but I never dilated. Those of you women out there, you know what? I never dilated. You know what I'm talking about. And I knew it because that was indicative of my sisters. And when I said to the doctor, look, this runs in my family, we just don't dilate. They said, that's not a thing. I said, well, where are the studies? Oh, no one studied that. Then how do you know it's not a thing? This happens too often to women. And I'm sorry, I'm off on this little jaunt, but it just happens too often to women where doctors kind of, oh, you're just being silly. Well, if, I'm the youngest of 6. 4 of my other sisters had children, and we all had problems with this particular issue. I think maybe there's something to that. Just saying, and my mother, just saying. Anyway, my eldest, here's my little story for my eldest. So I had a German doctor at the time. I was not in Germany, I was in Wisconsin. But I had a German doctor, and when the time came, because he was supposed to be born in February, and when the time came, he was like, "Oh no, we're just going to give it. You'll have a natural birth. You'll have a natural birth. Remember that whole thing? Oh no, it can't be this." And then it didn't happen, and my normal doctor went on vacation, and his American counterpart said, "Okay, you're coming in. We're going to induce you," because he looked at the charts. He was ready. He knew, and so they tried to induce me, and it wasn't working. Okay, story time, I guess. And so they put me in they tried to induce, had me walk around. Nothing was working. They were like, now I'm in some form of labor, but nothing's happening. The dilation wasn't happening. My water wasn't breaking. Nothing was happening. So they put me in the hospital. So we're going to keep you overnight. We want to make sure, now that we've really started this process, we can't just send you home. Oh, that's a good thing. And so they had me on monitors. I was still in labor. They did break my water eventually. I never dilated past 2. Never dilated past 2. In the 48 hours, I think I was in labor. It was not a good time. It was not a good time. And so the night before my eldest was born, before Tyler was born, they had a heart monitor on me and a heart monitor on him, because they had seen meconium staining when they had broken my water. If you're unfamiliar with that, most women my age will be familiar, but if you're unfamiliar with meconium staining, that means that the baby was beginning to defecate in the amniotic sac, which is dangerous. You can't swim in poo. And so that's, they knew right away so they kept the monitor on him. And in the morning, they woke me back up again. They started some of the induction again. They had let me get a little bit of sleep. And the young doctor who walked in to check everything said the baby's heart had stopped. And then my heart stopped. Not, figuratively. What do you mean the baby's heart stopped? And my then husband, who is now my ex-husband, he had gone home. He wanted a good night's sleep in his own bed. Yes. So his heart, they said his heart had stopped. Sometime in the night had restarted. So they did, they did do a C-section right away. And then, sorry, you're getting the whole story today. I'm just sharing today, apparently, once I started this story. So, I laugh about it now. Wasn't so funny then. So I was very weak, especially with all of this, with the C-section. And, so it was, so I went in, I had the C-section, and then they had to induce me awake. I should have been able to sleep. They put me under for the C-section because there were a lot of dangers going on. And then they induced me awake and said my then husband, had left the hospital, and gone out to dinner with friends. And, before we, literally as soon as the baby was out, didn't wait, didn't see if everybody was okay. Luckily, we had previously chosen an obstetrician who was there at the birth because they knew there were some complications. She was right there, and Tyler was very sick. So they had to wake me up to literally sign paperwork so they could do the spinal tap, which all I could think was that I had, I knew at the time, my understanding of a spinal tap was that it was horribly painful. And all I could think of was, here's my, newborn son about to go through this. Where the heck was, his dad was gone. And has been out of my life for quite some time. But yeah, so there's my little story. He was 10 pounds. He was the second biggest baby they had ever had, through a form of natural birth, although he didn't, come out naturally. And I'm almost done with my story. So my mother flew in because he was sick. I was sick. I was married to a, and so my mother flew in and stayed with us. And, we would have to travel to the hospital during the day so I could feed, Tyler, and I could take care of him a little bit. And I wasn't able to do that for like the first 4 or 5 days. That he was, after he had been born. I was too weak to go, I would go down, they had him in an incubator, they couldn't take him out, he was too sick, he had an infection, and the first day I was able to hold him, my mother had already been able to fly in, and they brought me in, and the nurse brought me in and said, we just want you to know he cries all the time. He must be terribly colicky. He's, whatever. He just never stops crying. We can't make him happy. And I said, give him to me. They put him in my arms. Literally, he was screaming. They put him in my arms and he stopped. Instantaneously stopped. He was the best baby ever. He was not colicky. He was not crying. He wanted his mother. Okay, there's my story. It was lengthy, and I'm sorry. And if you didn't want to hear it, I hope you switched ahead. But there's my story. Y'all didn't come to see that, but sharing is what I do. He's a good kid. Anyway, so let's get started with, as I promised, we're gonna get started with some. Let's try that again. We're going to get started with a couple things that I picked up for Little Brett, aka Griffin, for his birthday coming up. So he's very musical. He plays the trombone. Kids do. And I bought him this kind of cool looking. It's like a mouth organ thing. You put it in, and I don't even know. It doesn't actually come with instructions. Luckily, I'm sure there are instructions online. It does come with like a necklace. You put it around your neck. I just thought this was something that he would enjoy. It's not as put together as the picture, so I hope that doesn't affect it at all, because in the pictures this was like a nice straight line across here, but I think he'll have fun with it. Just something little. We're doing some. I think I've mentioned before, we're going to take him on a trip for his birthday because that's what he wants. So, and he has a girlfriend. So, yep. So if things are still going well between the two of them, we might take her with us to King's Dominion. Okay, so that was one thing I picked up for him. And then let me move these other things out of the way. I've got a couple of things that I needed to move off of the table. And then we bought him this is just sort of his thing. I mean, he kind of loves the samurai swords and play swords and nerfs and stuff. Yeah, he's always liked that. We are not weapony people. But he likes the, he's really interesting because he likes the artistry of it, I guess is what what I should say. Sort of he loves that Forged in Fire show where they're making the things and he can see how they work. He's always learning. Anyway, but it doesn't come in a box, which was super interesting. So I brought it out and it's huge. I don't even know how many pieces are in here. I'm not sure it says. But it's supposed to be based on what the information when I was looking at it, it should fit on one of our mantles. We have tons of fireplace mantles in this house, so it should fit across a mantle. And I think he's really going to like that because he actually has a fireplace mantle in his room. The fireplace itself has been bricked up and whatever, but he's got the mantle still. So I think that he might really love this piece after he puts it together. Hopefully the instructions are good. So those are the two things I picked up for him. Super happy about that because I think he's gonna love it. I picked this one up for me just because I love the cherry blossoms. I am going on, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna try to put my list. I'm gonna try to add the list in here somewhere so that if you all wanted to see the prices and how to locate it, that you can see it, because they, Temu gives you a list. When you order, it comes up every time they say your order's on the way, and so this one was, I think, like under $5. It was one of their big not clearancey, but one of their big sale things, and there's a whole series of these houses. I think these are wonderful. They're not, they're certainly, it's a Lego. They're not Lego. It's a Lego idea, but there are other companies that do. What is that other big company that does that? They've got stuff all in like Target and stuff. Anyway, that's their building blocks. These are tiny building blocks. So we looked at this when it came in. My husband, who loves to build, said, "Oh, you got something for me to build?" Yes, I do, honey. All yours. So he's actually kind of excited. He wanted to build it before I showed it to you. No, I want to show it to them, but you can show it to them. I'll build, and I will at some point. I'll try to include a picture somewhere for him. He's so cute. Okay, so those are the two like building things that I got there. This is such a mishmash of stuff. So I got this hat. See if I can open it for you for free. So they had a deal when they're always doing different deals. And so they had this deal, this sort of free hat with the extra long brim for when you're out in the sun. So this is for Big Brit. Oh no, I don't do hats very well. Hats don't suit me, do they? They really don't. The only time they do is if I've got a ponytail up in it. So that's for Big Brit. Again, he tried to kidnap it before I showed you. Like the last hat I got him, you never could see the last hat I got him because he got a hold of it and he wouldn't let go of it. He was wearing it. Men. I still think I'll keep him. So that one was completely free. There was like a whole list of free gifts that you could get. That one was free, which was kind of cool. So I picked up this. This is for coring fruit and tomatoes and things. So basically you stick these into like your tomato top or your strawberry top and you pull the top out. I thought that would be fun. Excuse me. We're big fruit eaters and I love fresh pineapple. I like to buy like the big pineapple, but I don't like the little gritty pieces to it. So I thought I would try that out. I will say it feels kind of cheapy, but if it works good, more power to it. And it was not expensive. somehow, and seriously, I don't know how, because I was sure I took one of these off my list, I ended up with 2 of the bag sealers. If you've seen those, people are showing those. These are the ones where, you know, you have a bag of chips or something, and this one might be solar powered. Now, I might have wanted to try one of each. So this one it's got the solar panel on it, looks like to me. No, that's not solar. I'm looking at it more closely. I'm like, that's not solar. This is a magnet, so you can just stick it on your fridge. And then once we put the batteries in, all you do is press it together, and then you slide it along your bag like that, and it reseals one of the dogs. So just put the dogs in here with us. Sophia's over there. She'll make herself known, I'm sure. And she's looking out the window. She must have been at the door begging to come in. Anyway, so I'm excited to try this out. Super simple. But we do, we just have stuff sometimes that we need to reseal. If we have chips, which I try to ban from the house, but if we have chips, especially now that we're trying to eat healthier. But Little Brit really loves his chips, so he still is allowed some sometimes. He's still skinny as a rail. He would eat it all day and he'd still be skinny as a rail. But I like the idea of resealing it, so it's, so the family is more like, okay, well, we don't have to eat it right away, do we? No, we do not. And then there's this one. It's supposed to hang. I am generally not tech challenged. It does come off, but you've got to, it comes off weird. Doesn't slide on up. Anyway, same deal. You're just gonna squeak. What the heck is this? I thought this was the same thing. Now I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, okay. I had to look at it again. So this side seals, and then when you're ready to open it, you stick this in. Can you see that little blade in there? This side opens it back up again. That's kind of nice. I suppose that's why I got it. I like I said, I am trying very, very hard to be more cautious with what I order and how I order, just because it's really easy to lose your, when I ordered this, I don't even know how many pieces. I think this is like 50 some different things. And then when you're ordering that many things, it is actually kind of hard to go back through and sort of match everything up in your brain when it comes in and making sure that you're doing, at least it is for me. I don't know. Maybe it might very well just be me. Heck. Okay, so there is a little bit of randomness here. So that was household stuff. So let's keep moving on with household stuff. I got this. This is the weirdest thing. This is, you can see there's like a little hook in there. It's a laundry line. We have a laundry line in the backyard. I love hanging laundry. I love when my laundry is drying outside. But I also sometimes need a longer line than I have. I have one of those sort of ones that are almost square and it turns. My mother-in-law has one like it too. But it doesn't always hold everything that I need, and sometimes I need a longer one. Sometimes I need to position one higher when I'm like hanging blankets to dry. So I thought I would try this one. It's supposed to be pretty long. It was, I think, under $1. I was like, well, I'll try it. It's worth it to try. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, so this is one my husband wanted. Gibbator tape. So this is supposed to be waterproofing, strong rubberized waterproofing tape. Now we certainly have, there's a company in the States that I believe started this whole, what this stuff is. I can't remember the name of the other product. But this was honestly just tremendously cheaper. I will say the packaging looks the same. Other than the name, the packaging is pretty close. But the other one is, a roll of it is going to cost you like $20 or more, and a roll of this was like $4. So, sorry. I'm happy to support people, but I gotta support myself and our family. I picked up one of these cool little confidential rollers. So basically you just, roll it across a label. So when I'm showing a Temu package, if I've got, my private information on there, I block my private information. I know that they, 99% of you all, I could absolutely trust with where I live, but there's always that weird 1% that you really couldn't. So, gotta protect little Brit. Okay, what else do we have here? So I picked up these. I think there's another one in here. And this was, did you take 3 of these? I swear. Seriously, I get stuff and I'm like, so these are these little pads. I'm going to open one up so you can see it. You can't see it like it is right now. So there are a couple of different ones. This is sort of a pad, a time and date if you were taking messages. This is actually for my junk journaling. So it's, pretty simple on the bottom, but a little bit of this in a junk journal would be kind of cool. I did think that it was bigger. And I've mentioned this before. You cannot, they certainly have dimensions on many of their items, but not all of their items. They don't. So some of them you look at what they have it sitting next to and you go on faith. For whatever that's worth, I think I ordered 3 different ones, and it looks like I got 2 of these and 1 of the other, because there was one that was split into like 4 different sections. So this one's pretty cool. Just for list taking. I am a list person. I like making lists. I really do. And it honestly helps me a lot. If I don't make a list, if you're not on my list, and you want me to do something, it is highly possible, even probable, I will forget. So make sure you get on my list. Because that's how I get things done. Oh no, this one is different. This one is slightly different. Okay. So the one that didn't come in is the one that's sort of sectioned off into 4. So 3 different ones, smaller than I thought. I really thought these were going to be closer to like the small legal pads, the mini legal pad size, which is like this. So, I appreciate, and the person who commented that look at the dimensions, because I mentioned that before. Yes, absolutely. On many of their items, they include dimensions, but not on all. So I found some examples of that. We all got to do what we think is right. Okay, so now we are moving. Let's see. Let's do more house goods. So this should be a bag, a zip. Only if I can get into it. Oh, there we go. I may not be tech challenged, but I'm bag challenged. Okay, is this oh yes. Okay, so I really wanted to try some of these. It's got a nice little clear view here, and it's got some handles on the sides. Looks to be a pretty decent size. So this is something that we might travel with, or I might use it to store some fabrics that I'm not using at the moment, because I have a lot of fabric. I love fabric. I love fabric. And having told you that, I will give you a little sneak hint. I have 2 more hauls coming up this week. One is a Dollar Tree haul, and it's not huge. It's going to be like a half an hour for me. But a Dollar Tree haul, I found some things at Dollar Tree I've never seen, and I've never seen anyone haul. I mean, I don't watch every haul in the world. There are probably tons of them, but I do watch quite a few, and I've never seen anyone haul some of these things. And then I have a fabulous Hobby Lobby haul coming with just a ton of their sales stuff, and they haven't even marked everything down. And I'm like, oh, I have to go back Monday now and see. As soon as they mark down, you know, a lot of the paper product stuff that I go for, they did not mark down yet. So and the material, I kind of missed out on the huge material markdowns. They did that like a month or two ago. I want to say it was maybe even before Christmas. They were clearancing out a ton of material, so I got a little bit of it, but I have a ton of material. I love material. You should, I mean, over there. And stored. We have a storage space. Not out in our house. We have a space for storing like additional things that go with this business. I use the for anything that I'm not using at the time, or like for my fall and my Christmas materials right now. For some of my heavier materials that I'm not going to be using at the moment, those all go into those big like vacuum bags, and they go down. Okay, and then this is the bigger one, and this is actually intended for my closet upstairs, because we're kind of in the middle right now. It's the end of February, and it's pretty unusual for us. Normally, this would be a time when we would be having like our major cold snap. We go through a little bit of warmth in January. We'll have a big cold snap through February, and maybe into the end of March, we'll start getting like the nice, mid-March, we'll start getting some spring weather. Not right now. Here in North Carolina, the spring trees are in full bloom. Our cherry blossom trees, our other one, full bloom. It's kind of weird, because it's, you know, not even March. And it's been like that for at least a week. So this one is even bigger. You can see it's got the big, I like this so that I can, you know, see what's in there. So I'm super excited to try those, to use those. Feeling the material, I don't know. I hope the material lasts. I'm not sold at the moment feeling that material. It does feel kind of cheapy to me, but it may be, I mean, sometimes there are different material structures I don't know about that hold up longer, that are stronger. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. Okay, so are we into arts and crafts? Not yet. Oh my gosh. I have to apologize to Temu. They did not do me wrong. And I thought they did. Bad on me, seriously, because it was hidden. Look at what I just found. See, it was sectioned off. Poor Temu. Maligned. Okay, so we found all 4 of those, which makes me really happy, because I knew I had over 4 of them. But when you have this much stuff spread across the table, things do get sucked in. Okay. Moving on. So that is, yes. Trying to make sure. Okay. Here we go. Because I have to keep finding stuff. I bought myself, I mean, this is sort of a simple, silly thing. This was just pennies, or maybe under 50 cents. It's another one of the badge holders that pulls back and forth, because mine started to give way. So, I need to yank my badge to scan. And then I bought some of these. I'm gonna show you. These are the earring backings. And again, I think this was like 60 or 70 cents for 100 of them. It was a good deal, and I definitely thought I can use those. And I found these cute little pins. One of my previous videos, I showed you some pins. I've never really collected these, but they have such cute ones. I just can't stop myself. So I found this adorable guy. Isn't he cute? Oh, he doesn't want to be seen. Just one more page. I definitely feel that way. When I am reading a good book, I'm just like, oh, please don't tear me away. Please don't talk to me. Please don't tear me away. You know, I suppose that's what makes me a decent librarian. So I love that one. Super cute. Again, maybe $1, somewhere around there. Guess we'll see. I bought 2 of these because my eldest son also adores books. And this was just, and Harry Potter. That is just so cute. Books turn muggles into wizards. It's so true. Anyway, his birthday, so Little Bit's birthday, is April 1st. Tyler's birthday is March 30th. They were born exactly 19 years and 1 day apart. Holy cow. Now that we did not plan. So anyway, that's for him. Just something cute. What he really wants is money to buy more books. They just bought another house, but he really wants to be able to indulge himself in buying books without feeling guilty that he should spend more on the house that they just bought. So, isn't that cute? Again, this is for me. Books are magic. Books are magic. They are. I try to tell kids that all the time. They transport us. At least me. Little Bert's he's a reader too. All of our kids are, and our middle son Tom is, and my husband. I guess we're all readers. My daughter recently started. She's always been just tremendously artistic, but never really enjoyed reading a huge amount. So I'm going to show you these. So I ordered these for me. They are honestly super cute. Stop spinning there. There we go. But they're huge. And here's another example. It was hard for me to tell. So they're pretty big. I absolutely will still wear them because books. And I'm going to have fun with them. And I think the kids will like them. I think they're going to have a hoot with these. But they're much bigger than I thought they would be like half that size. Oh no. Quite big. They're very light though. They're not going to hurt my ears. They're quite light, which is super cool. So so then we're getting to the end of the jewelry. So I also, that was a, that. Yes, I've taught grammar. That was the end of the earrings. So I bought myself this kind of, it's meant to be a leather type necklace. It's hard for it to focus on here. And this, so the reason I bought this was because years ago, 10 years ago, my eldest bought me a beautiful Pandora triple twist bracelet and some wonderful Pandora charms. And every year, all of my children and my husband have added to them. Well, I loved that bracelet, but I don't wear bracelets. And I turned it, and I actually just took it, unraveled it, because it was just triple twist. You mean, you just wrap it around. So I took it, and I would wear it as a necklace, and people loved it. I mean, I was constantly being stopped by people saying, "Where did you get that? That necklace? I would love to do that with my Pandoras, my charms." And I would tell them that it was just that. So, but the length, which was I think 24 or 26 inches, might have been 24 or 26 inches. They discontinued. And then mine broke. And then we were able to find a replacement for it online. And then that one broke. And so they've been lasting me about 4 or 5 years. Probably because, I'm not using them the way it was intended, I guess. I mean, it still would have taken the same amount of weight, but I mean, there's a lot of charms on it now. So that had been my hope, but this is way too thin. This is, the one that I had was much thicker, and I'm just no good at, they did tell the thickness, I think, but I was just no good at figuring that out. And of course, because they show it to you like really up close and personal like that, it looks considerably thicker. So, don't know if I get it. So I bought, and it was not expensive. It was maybe a couple of dollars. So I showed it to my husband. He said, "Buy 2, because if it's great, it's great. If not, you'll find something else to put on it." And so, this just gives me a good reason to order a couple of really cute pendants, which I have, which are on the next. What I haven't yet. They're on the next order, so I have to finalize that order, although I do have something here. I'll show you. So I did buy, now I intended for these beautiful little things to be charms at the end of my junk journals. But I may pull one or two off and put them on the necklaces because they're really cute. I mean, they really are cute. So those are really cute, and I'm sure some of them, and again, I don't remember the prices. But I'll figure out a way to share. I promise. I promise I'll try. I should say it that way. I absolutely promise that I will try. So I can try to get into this one. I was in it already once. So then I bought this, which I'm very excited about. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and honestly, we went with the Pro Max mostly because of the filming that I do. All of my filming is on my Pro Max. I did buy, and I should include a picture of that somewhere. Maybe at the very end, I'll throw a picture up of it. I did buy my case. Oh, I can show you now because I take the case off to film. So I did buy my case, which is kind of cool. It opens up. I can put my credit cards in there. I can put, money or a little bit of change. My last case, I couldn't put change in it. So I loved the zipper option. So this came from Temu. This was one of my orders. And then because the camera is so important to me for filming, I wanted a way to protect it. We have the film, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call the thing. The film protector that goes over the top of my screen, my main screen. The one I'm looking at, everybody. Anyway, so, we've got that protecting it, that plastic piece, but from scratches, but I wanted to protect my screen. I mean, my phone screens. And they have this cool thing. I'm probably holding it the wrong way, but they have this cool thing, and it's supposed to go over the top of your, the same way this does. It's supposed to go over the top of your camera lenses and protect those. It comes with this little wipe series that you can do. This did too, something similar. And then you are supposed to be able to attach it, and it causes no disruption to your filming, but it protects you from scratches. And because, when I put my camera down, I usually put it down, this side down. And although this is protected from going straight down, if it drops, if it falls, I just wanted to protect the lenses because I take tons of pictures. I mean, my children are incredibly photogenic. To me, they're beautiful. They really, honestly, they're beautiful in and out. I have amazing children. I've been incredibly blessed with 4 children, and an amazing daughter-in-law. I'm incredibly blessed with this. Family members. And so anyway, okay, so now let's look at holiday. There's a lot of different stuff going on in this one. So let me show you Halloween. They had these really super cool patches, which I'll be using in journaling or in my albums. I'm going to be making some of my photo albums. I'm really excited about doing that again. I haven't done one of those in a couple of months, so I'm really excited about doing that. But not Halloween ones. Anyway, but these will go in some of those, and they were just so, look at this little one. This is so stinking cute. And I think they were like 30 cents. I mean, it was ridiculous. They had already sold out of a couple of them. I got the 3 that I could get. Super cute. Super cute. If everything came in that I said, yeah, notify me when this comes in, I mean, it would be like hundreds of dollars. And then I saw this pack, which I could not say no to, of 4 of these adorable gingerbread men. I think. And they are pencils. And I thought, yeah, they do. So they pull apart. Look at that. They pull apart, and when you need to put a new tip on, you just pull off the bottom one, stick it on top. These are so cute. And And this one was, again, it was pretty inexpensive. I really wanted to get it and try it. I think this would be really cute to include in like a journal, a kid's journal type thing for Christmas or in something. I just love this. I think this is adorable, and I had never seen it before. Not with that. I mean, the concept I had seen, but that was just super cute. So that was Christmas, and then let's see, our next holiday is St. Patrick's Day. Y'all know how I like banners. And I love using banners for scrapbooking and for crafting and for things. So they had this absolutely adorable set of St. Patrick's Day banners. So cute. I can't move that light around. All right. Oh, he's running away. He's camera shy. Aren't these cute? I mean, these gnomes are just seriously adorable. And they're a great size. They really are. They're not huge. They're not small. They're a really good size. So I don't have, as I've said, I don't have any shows coming up for St. Patrick's Day, but that's probably not going to stop me from crafting with St. Patrick's Day things. And these are just, you know, like I said, super cute. I think there it is. And they come with twine and a little needle, plastic needle. And I said before, I mean, that's how I taught my kids to, that's how my mom taught me, and I taught my kids, using a plastic needle and needlepoint. And then I found an Easter one. Again, I was really excited that the size of these is so good, because I found banners at, if you have seen my my last Amazon haul, I found some amazing, really amazing vintage banners and pieces to use, but they're, you know, the sizing is kind of off. They're kind of big. I'm gonna make it work. Oh, I've got some wonderful ideas. I can't wait to show you the Dollar Tree stuff because it'll work perfectly with the stuff that I have. But anyway, I digress. So these are just stinking cute, really adorable, and very cheap. Little gnome. That little gnomey. I just love the bunnies. How can you not? A little chickadee coming out of the egg. Super cute. I love this. This is too cute. I love that. I think that may need to go on to, I don't know. I have a couple, I plan on making, let me stop for a second and catch myself as I'm talking. I plan on making at least 2 or 3 Easter albums, photo albums. And I do those from scratch. So, you know, watch this space, video's coming. But these are kind of perfect in that last one that I showed you with the, it would be perfect with the wagon or the basket. Those are just so cute. I also have some cards that I got at Dollar Tree. Just too much. Okay, so that is, so now we're in the crafting portion of the event. So I picked up a set of these boxes. You get, I think, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. In this is to hold some of the smaller items that I've been getting. Some of the stickers. I picked up some Dollar Tree ones, but they're more expensive. And if I can get these little boxes to put stickers into, bonus. And my lights just went. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. Let's bring you down just a little bit. We have, I use USB lighting, so all of my spotlights are plugged into my computer, and my computer, when it goes to sleep, turns all the lights off. Super fun! Okay. Moving on, we were talking about little boxes. So 5 of these for my stickers to go into. I wanted to order 1 set and see if they would work. Looking at them, they're going to be perfect because I had, as you recall, volumes of stickers. And I did I did actually several shorts for those, as I had promised, so that you could see every single thing that goes into it. I released one and it wasn't really widely viewed. So let me know. So I mean, really, if I can release some of the other ones and do the rest. But if that's not something that interests people, I'll put effort into something else that you want to see. So, yeah, just let me know if that's something you're like, Sharon, that's okay. We really don't need to see every single sticker, but cool. I'll be like, got it. Like I said, it just opens me up for time to do some other things, because I just have so much time on my hands. Said no woman ever. Well, that's probably not true. I'm sure there are very wealthy women out there who have plenty of time, but I'm not one of them. So I ordered this, and it looked like it was a huge ball. I know how they work, so I took it with a grain of salt. I did look at the amount you were getting, and so, as far as the length of it spread out, it looked like it was going to be pretty good. But I did not know is that this is like a ribbon. That I did not figure out from looking at it. Let me see if I can get it behind here. This is a ribbon. It's got sort of a satiny feel. So it is really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but looking at it, it's not what I had intended. I had been thinking about using it with my, with the bottle caps that I work on. Now I'm thinking it's going to be more sewing and possibly junk journaling. It's pretty cool though, actually. I like it. It's not what I thought it was, but that's okay. Because I knew that it might not be what I thought it was. Because it's Temu. So if I can get into this again, bag challenged. So then I bought this really pretty ribbon. I had seen this. I thought this was really attractive. It's supposed to be, and it is, it's 1.5 inches. So I was thinking about doing a thicker 1.5 inch, the key wristlets that I do. If you've seen the video where I did the my kind of online craft sale, I showed just a ton of wristlets. A couple of them sold so far. But yeah, anyway, so I was thinking about doing a thicker one. Looking at it now, because normally I just do 1 inch. I don't know, 1.5 inches looks like it would be, really thick. So I may use this on something else. I mean, it's a really nice quality ribbon. It feels like, that's what it is. If you were able to get the, those Christmas, pillowcase things from Dollar Tree, and they were kind of tannish, and they were like a very specific type of material that I'm not sure I know the name of. And they have, and I mentioned that before because I bought some Easter pillowcases from them, same material. And I also got the, this is one of the Dollar Tree, sitting here waiting for me to put it into in a pillow into it. It's all the same type of feel. So if you have some of those, when you feel that, that's what that ribbon feels like. So, not cotton, not twill, not... okay, so I also saw, found rickrack. Now they had what appeared to be really good deals on rickrack. What they show you is that, ooh, that copyright. Where that came from. Lights are all on. Woo! That's a little too much of me. Sorry. Anyway, what they show you is that it's in a nice little roll, kind of like this. That is not how it got shipped. I prefer it in the roll. It just comes. I find it that it's easier to work if it's in a roll like that. So I mean, I can roll it myself, but it was supposed to come rolled. I guess I can deal. Sorry, I cracked myself up some notes. So I ordered these. They call these word cards. They're just that. That is all they are. They are empty cards. One side, this side, if you can see that, this is shiny, and this side is more like matte. not shiny. And that's it. And so my plan for these is for stamping and possibly some, I have some other ideas that I have to think about before I share. But when I first saw these, I was thinking about stamping, and I can't remember if you could choose these. There was like a craft one and a white one, and I wanted the craft, but I think you just had to go with the roll the dice and see which one you get. But the white ones are fine. Okay, and then we have, with me, it's always a little bit longer. Oh, I picked up these cool. Seriously? Is there an end to this thing? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. It's the look at this. Sorry. It just rolled around. Okay, so this is, I bought 2 of these packs, and these are intended for where it's like a paper clip that holds a pen. So basically you clip it on and then you put your pen inside. And so you can put this on to whatever, your journals and things. I really liked this idea for the junk journals. And I wanted to try it. I saw some people were buying them in packs of 5. I think I did finally find the pack. I couldn't find it before I made this order. I do think I finally found that. I don't know if they're the same size. These are, kind of big. And then there's that. Speaking. Used to be a strong point. Okay, and then there's this one that clips on and your pen goes straight down. So depending on which one you want to use, I'll try to stick this back in this ridiculously long bag. So I like these. I like these a lot. But these were not cheap. I think they were like $1 or something for the packs of 2, which I thought was a little bit on the high side. So I've got to look to see. I think I found a pack of 5 that was a better price point, especially if I want to include those on my junk journals. So I bought myself some new bone folders. These are nice and big for like lengths of things, because my bone folders right now are, the biggest one I have, I think, is this size. So I really wanted to get this, and it was a double pack. I was like, oh, well, I'll take it, double pack. You can't have enough bone folders. So if you're not familiar with bone folders, what you do is you just, if you're folding something and you want a nice crisp fold, once you fold it, you take this and you across it, and it gives you that nice crisp fold. Or if I'm putting down stickers or something, my hair's a little flyaway right now, it's getting in my ways. So I might also, when I want to score something so that it folds properly, this gives me the score. Also, when I want to burnish something, so if you use Cricut, you all know what I'm talking about. But if I want to burnish something, I want it to stick. So if I wanted the sticker to really stick, I'm going to do this along the top of it, and it just makes it stick better. And I bought this set, and I think I'm going to buy another one. I have a bone folder at school, but it would be nice to have more, just because I'm constantly working with other, with a different kind of paper product there when I'm processing books and trying to get the stickers on, and giving kids new computers and trying to get their stickers to stay on the computer. Not always as easy as it may sound. So, do that. Oh, and then I found, so talking about the, going back to the thing that sticks to the side of the book, that's sticking to me. I picked up these adorable paper clips. I think there's 10 in here. I just tore off the part that told me how many. They have these in different colors, but because my children play music and read music, I just thought these were so cute. And I think that these would be really cute in junk journals when I'm including things, music. So there's some music that is not bleh, bleh. there is some music that's no longer copyright protected, or it's no longer under copyright. That sounds bad, but so I'm gonna look to see if there's like some Easter songs that I could include, and then I would just clip those with the musical clip onto the, onto a page, and I think that would just look really fun. So I found that one. Oh, I missed a bunny when we were looking at the pins that I found. It belongs right here, doesn't it? Isn't it so cute? I wish they had earrings like this. I would buy these earrings. These are so stinking cute. He is adorable. He is adorable. So ears and I need a sip. It's funny. I'm married to a British bloke, and Brits really like their beer. They really like every Brit that I've met really, really likes their beer. It's not that I don't drink. I do, at times, sometimes, every once in a while, but it's pretty rare for me. I just don't normally. So this is my drink of choice. So when I need sustenance, that, and I like cherry pomegranate. Walmart of all places does a cherry pomegranate like drink mix, and I'll make vats of that stuff and drink it. So get my water in. Okay, moving on. You're all like, we didn't even know that. Y'all know I like to share. Okay, so in this little thing, I was like, what came in this? Are these? I'm not going to get too close to my camera. These are incredibly strong, teeny tiny. It's focusing. Magnets. Let's see if I can get one off. They're meant to be. Okay, so that's one right there. Right there. And it's gonna. They are very strong. This is like 200, and it was really cheap. It was like $2 or something, maybe less. So when I do albums, my photo albums, often I'll have pages, because you don't want the pages to kind of fly out everywhere. You'll include, as you're building it, magnets, one on either side of a page, so that when you pull the page up, when you put it back down, it kind of clicks back together again. But the magnets in this country are quite expensive. And so that makes it hard, a little bit harder to price point wise. I sell the stuff, so you gotta make some profit off of that. If I'm gonna make it and sell it, but I still want to make sure that I have those sort of cool things with it. That's going to make it so much more affordable. Just super, super cool. So if you do albums, if you do the photo albums and you've been looking for an alternative, those are perfect. They're tiny, but if you watch the album making, or I'll be doing a video, coming up. You'll see how that works. But it's fun. Those are small enough that I could include them in junk journals too, which would be really fun. Okay, so my next thing, and I know I said that I was off the stickers. This is one pack of stickers, just one, but it was really, really cool. There's 100 in here, and it is the, oh my God, I'm gonna drop these. I am dropping them. Where'd it go? All right, I'll find it later. Oh, there it is. They are national parks stickers, and I just thought that this was really, really cool. Focus, there we go. I just thought this was really cool. That these would work well in different albums and on different things. I don't have a final plan for it, but again, I really liked it. And then my eldest brother, Bob, loves going to national parks. So I might do something for him that includes some of these, if I can get a list of all the national parks that he's been to, and he has certainly tried to hit every single one of them. There's just a ton. There's just a ton. So, like I said before, if you want me to do one of those shorts where I just do and show you all of them, I'm happy to do it. But if you don't want them, I'm okay not doing it too. I I will leave it up to you. Okay, so that's the only sticker. I promise. Now we go on to some stamps. Now, I have said I am not a big stamp person. Having said that, there are some stamps that are just so cute. I'm just like, I have to. I have to. They're so cute. They're so stinking cute. I do like it if I can get the sets of them where I get the die cut and the stamp together, but I mean, come on. Who can say no to these adorable creatures? And that bunny, I cannot tell you how much I love that bunny. The little chickadee, the Easter basket, the little lamb. And these say, may the new life of spring bring you joy. I love that. Easter is a lovely reminder of new beginnings and welcome spring. So good. It's just so good. All right, so that's one. And this is two. I have four. I better get going. Let's see. Some of these are going to be upside down when you see them. But, and so I found these gnomes with bunnies. Gnomes and bunnies. Look how cute they are. Turn this side so you can see this. Look at how cute that bunny is. And that gnome, he's got bunny slippers. He has bunny slippers. And you've got little sayings. Gnome bunny loves you like I do. You're a good egg. Happy Easter. Spring greetings. And sunnier days are coming. I love it. Sunnier days, days better because I am getting tired of this rain. We don't live in England anymore. What's with the rain? Okay, and then we have this cutie. Okay, that's just gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. And that one, I mean, they're just detailed and adorable. And hello, spring, have an extra special day. Bunny kisses. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll show you in a minute. Happy Easter, and I'm going to show you this one. There is a mistake on this one. It should say bunny kisses and Easter wishes. Look what it actually says. Easter wishes. Somebody added an H. Huh. I'm not sending it back because I love the bunnies. But that's interesting. Somebody needs to do spell check. I've been doing spell check with kids all week long as I have a big group of children doing a project. So I've been going through all of their stuff, making sure I spell check and grammar check for them. And oh my goodness. Okay, last sticker. This is so cute. Again, these are adorable. And it looks like there's a girl in there hidden by the flowers. That reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland. Then we've got a chick. We've got a nest. We have sending happy thoughts. Friends forever. Big Brett just came in, tried to close the door quietly. Was not successful. And what's actually really cute here is that I have the this is the so this is the die cut for it. So that die cut fits behind that bunny right there, and this one fits behind our little girl here, and we've got the chickadee that fits there. Little Brick came in to say hi. You want to come say hi?
No, it's we're going out.
Okay, you guys have fun.
To get food. We're gonna get you your number 9.
Okay. Love you.
Love you.
They're cute. I don't know what they're getting. My number what? Maybe Chinese food? It's all good. They're going to bring me back. They're going to feed me. take good care of me. Okay, so I'm sorry, we're moving on. So that leads us into die cuts. And I'm super excited about some of these. So this is the bookmark die cut. To me, I mean, maybe these first two are good for bookmarks. This one starts to get a little bit small, but I might use magnets on it. And of course, this one really is just a banner. So really cool there. Oops, in between here, I picked up these tweezers. For this is actually for picking up some of the smaller stickers, because some of them are pretty small, and it's for positioning those teeny tiny magnets, so I can pick them up with tweezers and move them around. Okay, so I found this adorable Christmas piece with all the little kids. This is really cute. I would love to find the stamps that go with some of these. This one is so cute. Thank you, Sophia. This one I don't think needs another stamp. It's already got enough details in it, the little Christmas tree and the Easter basket. And for some reason, this reminds me of, what's that cartoon? Tom and Jerry. This reminds me of Jerry. Sophia, come here. Sophia, come. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Come here, girl. 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm back. The dogs are taken care of. The husband is taken care of. The children are taken care of. All yours. Okay, so I swear I ended up with more than one of these. I did. I don't know how I did it. Are these the same? Yep. So I got two of these, and I think they were just a really, really good price. Oh, that's what I was doing. So I ended up with two of these, but one of them is for the giveaway. One goes into my pile, one goes into the giveaway pile. Corgi. Yeah, British. Had to get a corgi. They're still a British thing. I think corgis will always be a British thing. Queen Elizabeth has definitely made that a permanent fixture for Brits. Some really pretty leaves going on here. Certainly, some of these things were, of course, really good deals right now because it's off season for them. So, you know, when fall comes around, I'm going to have some really, really good die cuts. Polar bears, mama and baby polar bear. Actually, it might be daddy and baby, because I think the mamas eat the babies. I think the dad takes care of the baby after it's born. Either way, super cute. The little one right there. Let's see if we get that focus. Oh, so cute. Love that one. Honestly, I think I can use that any time of the year. Look how cute these doggies are. Look at those cute puppies. So we've got puppies, and then this one has to be switched. You can't see it. This was another one that did not have dimensions with it. So the way what it was sitting next to led me to believe it was one size. Silly me. Silly me. It's okay. It'll be although it'll be great for what I, you know. It's a little scooter. It's a Vespa. Really cute. Okay, so this one, you know, I live in North Carolina, and we're only like 2 hours from the beach, so we do like to take a run down to the beach every once in a while. We've definitely played with getting a trailer, not trailer, they call it a caravan in England, I can't think of the name, so that we can go down to the beach and have our own little house. So had to get the lighthouse. Look at this adorable rabbits. These are fabulous rabbits. So you get 4 different sizes, and that's perfect. Those are perfect sizes. Those are really cute. I was pretty excited to be able to get so much Easter in a month before Easter, or at least a month before my event. Because heaven knows I need to start making more. So really cute, simple Easter eggs. And then again, we got some things for off season. I'm turning them around in the bag so I don't, if I take them out of the bag and I don't turn them around right away, heaven knows if I'll be able to get them back in the bag. Because remember, bag challenge. Saying that jinxed me. Can't get this one back in the bag. Okay. So this is a lovely little Christmas set. And there, you know, again, this one's small. This little guy is, you know, about half the size of my finger. Or the size of half my finger this way. So these are not huge. This one's a decent size. This one's not bad. They're really good for cards though. And I think that these could be really useful for Christmas cards. So the sizes, and I think that one, I did know the sizes, and I kind of tossed that around. I think they let a bug in here. A gnat is in my office. Hate bugs. So super, super cute. All right, so we got the love. This was a big haul. It was a big haul. Oh, and then I thought this one was really cute. I love how it's just a whole scene onto itself. Again, I wonder if they had the stamp that goes with that one. I would love to get the stamp that goes with that one. Love this one. Isn't this wonderful? So you've got the whole ornament, which is a card onto itself. And then you've got all these nice little pieces inside that you can use either inside the card, inside of this as a, you know, a little additional piece. Just super cute. I'm very lucky with this. Okay, so then I found, I lied. So I didn't get any more big things of stickers, but I did get this. So cute. I did buy, I think, one each of these cool bubble looking stickers. They're flat. Got at the bottom. He's at the bottom of each of them. But they have that sort of lovely bubble look to them. And I thought that was cool and a really nice kind of addition to some cards and things that I can do. Okay, so we are down to just some of the paper crafting and journaling products that I picked up. Okay, I'm super excited, super psyched about this one. So I picked up this little envelope guy, and this thing is adorable. It really is. It's not huge. I knew that going in, and I was thinking for some of the smaller pieces that I picked up. I mean, y'all have seen some of the different things that I picked up. Like the little ephemera, that having something like this teeny tiny envelope that has sort of that almost airmail type look to it would be so cute to fold that up and put a piece of ephemera inside. Now, look at the inside of the pieces. I don't even know which way to fold it. It's so stinking cute. You really kind of have to make a decision about which side you want to use, and I'll probably switch off. I want to say that this was, I don't know if it'll say on here. It doesn't always, I want to say this was a pack of 50. But it's so cute. It's just so, this is adorable. And I'm really looking forward to using these. Probably I'll just switch off between which side I'm using them on, and then I'll stick some of that really cute tiny ephemera in there. And then I'll put it inside a bigger pocket. Like I said, I love all the nooks and crannies when you're doing junk journaling. It's just really fun. Okay, so then I found these bags. Now this is a sticker sheet that comes with them. They're, I guess, meant to seal the bags, and they just say handmade with love, thank you, especially for you. So that's cute, and I can use those with something else because I have all those other bags. But I want to show you these bags. I think this was like $1 or something. I got 2 sheets of the stickers, so 24 stickers. So this is one of the bags. These are all paper bags, front and back. And then, let's see, let's go to the next one. So you've got the stripe, and then you've got kind of this, oh, I can't remember the name of that. Oh, whew, right through my head. Anyway, you've got that one. Reminds me of an Easter egg. you've got the dots, and then you just have the plain craft paper looking one. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of each. So so you're gonna have 24 bags in here, and you have 24 stickers to go with them. So perfect. They smell a little bit funky, like they literally just came off the line. This reminds me when I lived in Wisconsin, when the when they were certain days when the paper manufacturers were running, and that's not a good look for me. That is not a good look for me. Let's not do that again. So anyway, but they won't. We'll leave them for a little bit. Okay. And finally, this is the thing. So I bought a bunch of postcards, and I was super excited about them because they called them postcards. Now, all of the other ones that I have here, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 other packs, are all everything in them is postcard size. This one was not, which was weird, because my understanding was they were all going to be the same size, and not this one. I mean, it's still fine. It's usable. Nothing I'm going to return. They're really cool, but look at this size compared to this, which is the postcard size. But look at this these vintage pieces. I mean, these are so fun. That's actually a full recipe. We got a newspaper here, Linzers. What do we got here? Oh, is that upside down? Are those eggs? That is, oh, that's razors, 5 blades for 10 cents. Okay, so it's just really cool. Some of the different, is that Cheese Whiz? Oh my golly. Oh, is Cheese Whiz still around? I don't know. I love this one. I really love that one. Let's see. Oh, and then that's the last one. This is the one that really got me, the Guinness one, because I just thought that was so cute for my husband. And it comes with these weird dot stickers. I have no idea why. They all did. I think that they might have. I mean, sure, I'm sure I can find something to do with them. I don't quite understand why, but we'll figure it out. I'll figure out something to do with them. So that was that one. That was the only one that was kind of weird, that it wasn't the size I had expected for these. Or at least they weren't all the size that I expected. So I'll put those back in later. Okay, so we have that one. I'm going to show you 2 more. I got this one, and I couldn't focus in properly on each individual card. So I will tell you I'm not crazy about this one. I mean, I'll use them, but and some of them are really pretty. I do like that one. So some of them are cool. I have no idea what I would do with that. That doesn't do it for me. I mean, that one's okay. So anyway, I mean, I certainly have my preferences. Maybe you guys really like I like this one. But it wasn't really, when I got it, I didn't think it was great. I liked this one. I thought there might be more like that, more like some of these flowers. I feel like when I got it, they were not showing each piece. They were showing a few, and then you were kind of basing it on that. And I do know that they have changed some of what they do, like with their stickers. For some of the ones that I bought, when you only could see like a big pile of them, now they actually lay a whole bunch of them out so you can see, I think, almost everything in. For some of them, almost everything that's in there. So that one's interesting. It was the distance from them. I couldn't quite pull them up to see what I was getting. That just looks weird. So some of these to me are just kind of weird, but but they're the postcard size, and honestly, if I really, really don't like them, and there are a couple in here, I do like this one quite a bit, but there are a few in here I really, really don't like, but I'll just use it as a backing. They weren't expensive, so just use it as a backing and put something else on it. Creativity. Okay, so the rest of these I love. Rest of these I love. And again, I got the weird stickers. I mean, I don't. Maybe someone do. Do you guys know what those are meant to do? I mean, it looks to me like they're meant to go on an envelope, but why would I need an envelope for postcards? These don't have the postcard backing. They'll have a plain back to them, which is fine because I'm going to stick these in junk journals for journaling. So you can pull, you can have this really cool Babe Ruth piece, and on the back you can write, or you can put a picture in. These are just so cute. These are so stinking cute. I mean, my goodness. Look at how awesome these are. Look at that Coca-Cola one. I love these. I think they're fabulous. So, not disappointed. Look at the Tang. Do y'all remember Tang? I remember, the astronauts had Tang. No, I think by the time I was, old enough to even register, we weren't sending people to the moon anymore. But they definitely still talked about Tang as if we were. A cute little one. This one's wonderful. This was a fabulous one. I love this one. They just call them decorative cards. And if you pull up postcards, you're going to find all sorts of stuff like this. I mean, really, just some really, really cool stuff. The only one I was disappointed with was the one where it was like flowery type stuff. And I should have just stuck with the advertisement ones because I really like those. Even the one that had like the smaller ads, I didn't mind that because I know I'll use those. All right, and this one has more of the stickers, just different colors. Yep. Adorable. Look at the cornflakes, Rice Krispies. These are just fabulous. Honestly, these are just fabulous. So I have got nothing but positive stuff to say about these. They're super duper fun. I think you get, is it 10 in each? 10 or 12? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 in this one. I think 10 in the past couple. And then I got this giant pack, which was a couple of dollars. This was the more expensive one. Let me get into this one. Remember, I've got scissors nearby now. Yay! I don't have to fumble. Well, that's a relative term, isn't it, for me? For me, I don't have to fumble. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to show you guys what I got from Hobby Lobby and the prices I got from Hobby Lobby. Oh my word, I need to find a second Hobby Lobby just so I can shop some of those prices. Because, all right. So this one, they actually have everything on the back. I'm just going to show you. And this one definitely has, you can see it's got the postcard type thing set up for you. So this, by the way, is the end of it. So if you're like, oh, Sharon, I'm done with your postcards, this is the last of what I have to show you, but they're so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I really love the old ads. I just do. I just love them. Just like I love the older clothing and the 40s and 50s looks and the Babe Ruth one. And these are just so fun. And some of them, does that have like, I mean, I'm trying to see if some of them have, yeah, this one actually has the full recipe right there for doing that tuna bake. Some of them do. I mean, they're tiny, but this one, fridge freeze cake. And it definitely gives you some instructions there. So, I mean, these are just so fun. Win $10,000. $10,000 back then would have been a huge amount of money. Try to get my fingers out of the way. Oh my goodness. Pudding refills. Let's see, does that one have a full? That's a mix, so you've got your Jell-O. This one's just super fun. I just, like I said, I love all of the old advertisements. I love that some of these have actual recipes on them. It's just really interesting to take that look back and see that one. And there we go. Oh wait, there's one. Is there another? No, that's it. So that's it. That is my Temu haul. It's a lot. It was a lot. You know, I'm not going to do another Temu haul, so maybe once every few weeks I'll have another Temu haul, because I mean, I am trying to be fiscally responsible about orders, and y'all know I do a lot of hauls to begin with. But I do have to have the other two coming up, and I am so excited to pack up the package and find out who's going to win and send it off. And, you know, I hope you guys are excited too. And thank you so much to all of my subscribers for helping us reach a 500 mark. That's huge. I've only been doing this for, let's see, my first video I think went out like mid to late September. So it hasn't been a huge amount of time, and I am so grateful to all of you for subscribing, for watching, for commenting, for liking. All of those things are helping me grow this channel, and this is, this is keeping me young. Well, Little Brick keeps me pretty young, as young as I can be. But this is, anyway, it makes me happy. I guess that's more than, not so young anymore, but I really appreciate it. And so if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I'm going to do another big giveaway when we reach 1,000. So, we're definitely already on our way. And so definitely there'll be another big giveaway. There'll be another giveaway when we reach 1,000. Super excited. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Cheers.